Say it quickly. April Bridges, Ken Bridges' daughter. Stand up, April. It's hard for me to do that, but I have to. I love their father. And those of you who may not know Ken Bridges, he was killed.
All right, Doctor. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
We're going to move on. Bring on Brother Bob Law.
As you begin to do some things back in your own community, if you put on a forum, if you do on a forum on economics, a forum on policy, public policy making, if you would begin to use the term black is back, if we could get people to say that all over the country, that what came out of here, at least one thing that came out of here that starts immediately is the challenging the consciousness of our people by beginning to use the term black is back. So you might do a Black is Back youth rally, a Black is Back economic forum, a Black is Back whatever it is. Maybe one of the Boys to Men breakfasts could be a Black is Back Boys to Men breakfast. Right. So it'll help us to start to get the word on the radio network. If you all would start to say Black is Back as an image line.
You say when you answer the phone every day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's good.
All the ways you would do it. That's right. All the ways you would do it, and that's excellent. That touches my heart. That takes me back. We used to answer the phone saying peace in the East. Another guy say unrest in the West. Way back. We had Kwame would answer the phone. You'd ring Kwame's phone. Kwame pick up the phone and say, ready for the revolution. Yeah. You remember that? Yeah. It's a good idea, brother. So if you could start to just use that term, black is back, it'll help because the attack on black is very strong, very prevalent, and it is coming in all kinds of subtle ways. That's right. I saw a TV commercial for a couch, and the thing talked about putting a new couch cover on the couch, and it said that couches come in many flavors the way families do. And then they cut to a picture of a family sitting on the couch, and the family was an Asian father and a black child and a white child, like a Latino mother. And so that's all under the banner of racial tolerance. So they are promoting racial tolerance. So when you say black is back, there are black people who are going to be startled by that. That's right. And are going to challenge it. When I was doing music radio in New York, and I did a show, we played a lot of music, we talked about just the total music mix and the black experience and sound, and a woman called in, a sister called in and said, I'm listening on my job, everybody loves the music, but why do you have to say black? I said, the white folk on your job asked you to call me and ask you that, right? She said, no, but I mean, why do we have to say black? Why? So it's going to be helpful if you all begin to use that term and kind of put that idea out there, and it'll make a big difference. When we talk about powernomics as an economic strategy, if you are not fully familiar with that, then I think Claude Anderson still has copies of the Powernomics book. That particular book, the Powernomics book, explains thoroughly what it is we're talking about when we say powernomics as an economic strategy. And so it might be helpful if you are able to, if you have interest in just getting a copy of the book so you know where we're coming from, you'll begin to understand why some of us feel that it is such a concrete plan. All right, and again, as Amafika and Jim Clingman have said, Amafika Gayuka has said, we really appreciate you coming. Everybody's been pointing out that you spent your own money. Everybody, so did I. Everybody spent their own money to get here because we all operate at the same level of commitment, and we all came here with an equal desire to pull something together that would be meaningful. This is the beginning. We didn't expect that it was going to be answered and resolved here today. But what came out of it is the follow-up committees. That was part of the goal, to get the follow-up committees in place and keep thinking, keep planning, and to launch, in a very real sense, it is to launch the Black is Back campaign.
That's right. That's right.
So say it however you want to say it. Bring back black or Black is back. You know, that's powerful. Black is back. And so if you help us with that, that is going to be an important element in this battle that we fight on the level of ideas.
Country, and the theme is going to be Black is back. Black is back.
All right.
And we're going to know what we're talking about.